Guys, this is Hbkgrand and today we're making a video about the advanced neural circuits in the First Descendant. I know that there are a couple of methods where people have been using, but the fastest three methods I've tried to incorporate it in a video, and there are chapters, so if you want to go directly to them, you can hop to it as well. The number one spot I would recommend is the mountaintops area at the White Knight Gulch. You just teleport to this transporter right here and go to the borderlines of truth. For the borderlines truth at the fortress, if they are done solo, you will be finishing those missions between 1 minute to 1 minute and 30 seconds at an average, even though it does say it's 10 minutes or less. If you're doing this in squad or in public lobby, to be honest, which is highly recommended, you'll probably be finishing it within less than a minute. I would highly recommend using Bunny for this because she's the best with the AoE damage, and basically we need to kill enemies as quickly as possible so the elites can spawn in this mission, which can drop anywhere between 3 to 7 advanced neural circuits. Sometimes there might be no drops from the elite, but that is across the board with all other missions as well. So in a nutshell, the lowest I made was about 5 and the highest I made was about 17 in the entire mission. So you can make well over close to between 400 to 450 advanced neural circuits in an hour. The number 2 spot for me is at the shipment base at White Knight Gulch, and the mission is Fortress Courtyard. Once you start the mission, basically just follow this route right here and there will be an elite that spawns right at that section every single time. Finishing this mission only takes roughly about 15 to 25 seconds, which is way less than any other missions out there. However, the catch is that basically you have to abort the mission. You can do this solo, or if you like to do it within a team, it makes it a little bit easier because one person can just start the mission while the other team member basically just stands and kills the elite. So you could do this that way as well. It roughly takes about the same time. The reason behind that is because of the spawn of the elite. With this method, you can get them very fast. However, since you have to abort, you're not getting the mission rewards, unlike the borderline of truth, as the mission ends once the last elite is killed. You can make almost the same amount of advanced neural circuits here as well, or if not more, but the only thing is that you have to abort, and because of that you don't get the mission completion gold or Quaper. Because if you think about it, that when you're farming something for an hour, all those things will add up as well. So let's say if you were just getting like per mission 10,000 gold, at the end of it, it would be 100,000 gold or like 1 million gold that you would have just lost because you were aborting on this mission. So keep that in mind as well. The number 3rd spot is at the White Knight Gulch shipping base as well, and the mission is called the Fortress Outskirts. This mission is a bit longer. It can take you between 3 to 4 minutes to finish depending on how fast you're doing it. If you have people on your team, it can be done a lot faster. And again, Bunny is highly recommended for this mission because she has a huge AoE control and can do things a lot faster. You have 4 mobile defenses here basically, and you can start all of them at once to make the mission go faster. Just make sure not to have any enemies standing by in those spots, as it will halt the progress of the mission. Once you clear the elites from the 4 mobile defense spots, you will need to go to the next area to kill the final elite to complete the mission. You can then rinse and repeat the process, and you don't have to abort the mission either, and keep all those rewards and resources. So roughly anywhere between 3 to 4 minutes you can end this mission in. Whereas when you finish the mission and then go towards restarting it, like using the F2 button, or if you're doing on PlayStation, on Xbox, you go to previous mission played and then you start the mission all over again, it can take up a little bit of extra time as well. But kind of round it up to a max of 5 minutes average for the completion of the mission because of the loading time and everything as well. You can get roughly between 12 to 20 advanced neural circuits here in one mission. So this by far would be the lowest you could make per hour. Now some people say like, oh, you're getting a lot over here, but technically you need to consider that in all the missions, the elites do not drop 100% these advanced neural circuits as well. However, at the end of the day, I highly recommend that focus on what are the different items you are looking to farm, and try to join the two together to do a multi-resource farm, which can help you in choosing the mission that you think would work the best for you. I try to do it most of the time, so that way like I can do multitudes of farms, like more farms with the like some sort of resource farm, so to combine the two and wherever is happening, even though at times you might get less, you'll still actually get 2 resources instead of 1, so which saves way more time than trying to go on them separately or individually. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can leave it in the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. This is HBkGrand signing off for the day. Have a great one, guys. Take it easy.